We've got clouds currently overhead here in Fargo. We've been flirting with those clouds all morning long, and right now more on the gray side than the blue side here in the FM Metro. It really depends on where you are, what you're experiencing again here in the valley today. In the southeast, it's much cooler. That's where we've had the cloud cover, and we're into the low 60s down by Fergus Falls and Wadena, into the low to mid 60s there. And in contrast, a lot of places up north enjoying some sunshine, and temperatures there into the low 70s. It's 71 in Grand Forks. And Fargo, we're at 72 degrees right now. Here's a look at our winds. They're a little bit brisk in some areas, especially in the Southern Valley. We're seeing wind gusting to 20 miles per hour or so, a couple of miles per hour above that over in Gwinner at 23. Wind either out of the east or south here this afternoon. Checking out your radar, your satellite map, you can see the big difference between north and south. We've got lots of sunshine, a few passing clouds up north, but thicker cloud cover here in the Southern Valley, especially over into Lakes Country. And zooming in, a few sprinkles with those clouds right around the New York Mills, back over to Purim area, and then into southeastern North Dakota, a couple of spotty sprinkles too. And again, Fargo seeing a few clouds here, especially as we look off to the east this afternoon. And in between, we are getting some sunshine to help warm us up. We'll expand the view and show you that basically the southern two-thirds of Minnesota shrouded in clouds and even some rain showers, and we're missing out on most of this. This will eventually shift off to the east, and we'll get that clearing happening for late tonight as that moves on. And here's how this will shape up for us today. Again, more cloud cover down to the south. I'm hoping we'll get more breaks in those clouds to allow more of us to warm into those 70s this afternoon. And again, those clouds moving out with some quieting conditions ahead for tonight. By 10 o'clock, we'll be more on the partly cloudy to mostly clear side, with some temperatures still hanging on to the 60s, but all of us dipping down into the 50s, even a couple of 40s tomorrow morning to start. But that nice south breeze will help us to warm right back up. We'll get around 50 degrees in the 7 o'clock hour, heading toward 9 into the 60s and continuing to climb from there. So by the time we get to noon, more places enjoying those low 70s and even rising into some upper 70s to an 80-degree temperature or two, especially in southeastern North Dakota for your highs tomorrow. So the 80s are back for some of us for your Tuesday, and the rest of us into the 70s at least, with mainly some sunny skies here and quiet weather. We continue to build off of that as we get into the next 7 days. We're going to see more 80s on Wednesday, back to the mid 80s for Fargo, and that's also when we have our next chance for some rain and some thunder showers, especially Wednesday afternoon and evening, and more of the same Thursday and into Friday. Thursday may be our warmest day with highs in those upper 80s, and each day we could see some of those storms become a little bit strong, so that's something to make sure you're paying attention to, especially if you're going to be out and about over the next several days starting Wednesday. But check out the weekend. We'll hopefully get that rain cleared out Saturday morning and get some good sunshine on the way, and temperatures will be back into those 70s to some low 80s for the weekend, and just looking really nice and summer-like here for that last part of May. And today will probably be our coolest temperature, and then we're really going to feel like we're really getting into summertime as we get into the rest of this week rather. And of course, a lot of lawns need a good drink again, and we'll see that possibility starting up on Wednesday.
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much, Lisa.